Hello everybody, this is Introduction to Pokemon, and this is how to choose your starter in Pokemon Black and White, or Black 2 and White 2. So let's get started. The options that you have are the Grass-type Snivy, the Fire-type Tepig, and the Water-type Oshawott. And it's important to note that you should base your choice on mainly the Pokemon that you like the most. You can build a team around these Pokemon and, you know, focus heavily on balancing them around if you like one of them. And if you don't like any of these three, pick a Pokemon that you've seen somewhere else that you prefer and build your team around that and pick a starter that complements it nicely. So first we'll take a look at the Grass-type Snivy. And Snivy evolves into Servine at level 17. And then to Superior at level 36. All three forms are pure grass types. They do not obtain a secondary type. It's the more defensive and the faster of the three starters, and by this I mean that it has an extremely high speed base stat of 113, and it has 95 for special defense and normal defense, and all of its other stats are at 75. It learns mainly grass type moves, obviously being a grass type. However, it learns some supporting moves like Leech Seed and Agility, so you can get good learn sets on this thing of maybe, I don't know, Agility, Leech Seed, maybe Mega Drain or Giga Drain. Giga Drain would obviously be better. And, like, you know, you can stall and you can just health leech from your opponent, which makes this really good, especially because it's fast. So that's one option. Bear in mind when you use Snivy, because it is a pure grass type, it does have quite a few weaknesses and not as many strengths. So it has weaknesses to ice, flying, poison, bug and fire, leaving you with 5 weaknesses. So that is something to take into consideration. You want to balance your team around those weaknesses if you do choose Snivy, but overall a very good Pokemon. Next we have the Fire-type Tepig, and Tepig evolves into Pignite at level 17 and Emboar at level 36. Pignite obtains a fighting subtype and retains it through to Emboar. This gives it extra type coverage against certain types. It's the more offensive of the three starters, obviously, because it's a fighting type, but it also has high HP. So its base stats, it has 110 in HP, it has attack of 123, making it very high. It has special attack of 100, and all of its other stats, being defense, special defense and speed, are at 65, so it's not the fastest Pokemon in the world, and it can take a hit. It can't really take a hit, sorry. But, you know, it's going to mainly focus on covering up for its defensive weaknesses with high hit points, and then dealing the damage when it needs to. So, great Pokemon. Like I said, it gains the fighting type subtype, so really what you want to be focusing on is learn sets with powerful fire type attacks, probably physical fire type attacks, so something like Fire Punch or Flame Wheel, and then something like Mat Punch. Try to avoid, or Close Combat. Close Combat obviously would be better. Try to avoid things like Aura Sphere, and it's not majorly essential to do this, but that's just some good ideas for building your learn set around it. Bear in mind that special type moves aren't going to be as good. So finally we've got the Water-type Oshawott, and all of Oshawott's evolutionary line is pure water. So you've got Oshawott, which evolves into Dewott at level 17, and then turns into Samurott at level 36. It's the more balanced of the three starters, and by this I mean it's not directly balanced, so its stats aren't all equal, but you can see that it has a fairer spread. It's still mainly focusing on offense, but it's a bit more defensive, so yeah, you know, whereas Tepig focused on mainly physical attack and then had special attack to support it. Oshawott gets a little bit more defensive, whereas Tepig was at about 65 defense. We've got Oshawott here at 85 defense and 70 special defense, which is a little bit better. It's still not majorly fast, but you know, it's still up there. It's still a contender. It learns water type moves, including its own unique Razor Shell. I think it also learns another move in addition to Razor Shell. I think it's something like Twin Shell, or it's probably not Twin Shell. But it learns another one. Exclusive moves, really powerful. I mean, it's a Samurai Otter. This is one of the favourites of everyone. People tend to prefer Oshawott to Tepig, but they also like Snivy because Tepig is the generic firefighting type that we've had for the last 3 generations, but I won't get into that now. So, you know, Oshawott's personally my favourite, but that being said, you might want to choose something else. Water types are generally quite good. They don't have too many weaknesses either. I mean, mainly what you've really got to worry about are grass and electric, unlike the 5 weaknesses that a grass type gets. So, you know, a little bit more balanced in its strengths here, and that's pretty much it. So, why don't you guys tell me who you're going to choose in the comment section below, because I don't know who you're going to choose. I've used all 3 of these in playthroughs before, and I love all 3 of them, but, you know, I have my favourites, and that would probably be Oshawott. But let me know in the comments. Also, as you may know, we've got Pokemon X and Y on its way out very soon, which is absolutely fantastic. Really looking forward to it. But who are you going to choose? Because we have got the 3 new starters revealed, or at least their appearance. So, will you choose Chespin, or Fennekin, or Froakie? Leave it down in the comments. Let me know which of these you're going to choose. Let me know why and whatever. So thank you very much for watching, guys. For more Pokemon lectures, seminars, tutorials, news, enroll with us at the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you guys next time for more Pokemon. See ya.